Welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, I'm Katie.
I'm Steph.
We are a married lesbian couple from Canada, and we are currently road tripping around Ireland.
Well, today's the day. We've seen a lot. We've done a lot. Theo has also seen a lot. This is our dog Theo. He's been traveling with us, and he's been awesome on this whole trip.
Rating them out.
But today's a special day because we are going to the Cliffs of Moher.
Yeah.
Obviously a bucket list spot for many people who come to Ireland.
Yeah, I'd say it's the most famous spot in Ireland.
Yeah.
Yeah, very well known.
So we are doing that today. We are going to view the cliffs by land and sea. We're going to take a ferry to see them from the water, and then we're going to go and see them from above. So two different vantage points, different experiences, but I'm sure both will be breathtaking.
Yeah, I'm really excited. We are starting with the ferry, and it could not be a more beautiful day. It's so gorgeous. If you've been watching our island videos, we've been really, really lucky with the weather here. It's June right now, and it could have been really rainy. It could have been any
I feel like
number
this might be false advertising a little. So.
I know. Don't expect to have amazing weather the whole time you're here. But we've been traveling for about a month, and yeah, it's been amazing. We've been so lucky. So it couldn't be a better day to see the cliffs. It's clear, it's beautiful and sunny.
Also
it's
calm.
warm.
It's not windy, so the water should be nice and calm, because I do know that these parts can get windy, as we've seen as well.
Yeah.
And so that would make for choppy water when going out to see them.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a smooth sailing, hopefully. We are taking the Doolin Ferry, so we're going from the Doolin Pier out to the cliffs, which is all in all, it's about an hour trip.
Quick little tour.
Yeah,
which is great.
There and back with viewing time and a little bit of commentary and stuff. So it's a nice short one, and because we're only 15 minutes away from like the viewing platform of the cliffs above, it's nice and easy to do it all in one day.
Yeah, and it's really cool that the ferries are dog friendly. I feel like we keep saying at home this would never they would never allow dogs. But yeah, it's dog friendly, so Theo gets to come with us, and I don't know how much he'll care about the view of the cliffs, but it's very exciting for us.
Yes.
And nice that he can tag along. So we just parked and we've got our tickets online. It was cheaper to buy them in advance online, so hot tip, do that.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go line up and get ready to hop on. They say to arrive about 30 minutes before, and that's what we've done. So yeah,
there's a huge parking area here, and parking is also very inexpensive. It's €1 for 2 hours, so that's plenty of time to park, go and do the cruise, and come back.
All right, so let's go.
The Cliffs of Moher sit on the west coast of County Clare and are one of the most popular destinations in all of Ireland. There are several local companies that offer boat tours to the cliffs, as well as to the nearby Aran Islands. The magnificent sea cliffs stretch for 8 kilometers along the coast of the Burren region, with their highest point reaching over 700 feet above the Atlantic. As one of the most visited tourist sites in the country, millions of people from around the world come to see this incredible stop along Ireland's Wild Atlantic Way. The cliffs are the subject of many different myths and legends in Irish folklore, and have also been featured in plenty of modern films. The area is rich with a variety of flora and fauna, and the unique biodiversity of this region makes it an absolute must-see.
All right, that was very cool
Yeah.
and 100% worth it.
Seeing the cliffs from the water was so cool.
Yeah,
and
you can really see the scale of them and how big they are. And I don't know if from the top you'll be able to like see it that way. I don't know. We'll have to do both and then see. But yeah,
we'll give our assessment overall when we see both. But yeah. So a couple tips: definitely bring a jacket even on a warm day.
Yeah.
Because you do obviously go fast on the boat
To get out there.
and you'll want to be sitting outside because the trip there and the trip back is not that long, and you'll want to stake out a good spot. So that being said, we strategically went for. Let's say if you're facing the front of the boat, the back right, because what you'll do is you'll kind of book it out there fast. So everyone on the left side of the boat gets a good view going out there, but you're going there pretty fast. Then you get to the end and then come around. So everybody on the right gets like
the tour. Yeah, with all the commentary and everything.
Yeah.
So then you're slowly coming back.
Exactly.
On, so being on the right side meant that we had a clear view and And if you want good photos that are unobstructed by other people because it's pretty crowded, then that would be the way to do it.
Yeah, so even more important than being up on the top deck is being on the right side of the boat.
Yeah, and like at the side if you can. If you're sitting in the middle, like people are kind of up and walking around and stuff, but it would be really hard to get photos without other people in them.
I feel very happy with our choice. Right away I was like, let's go down and let's just get something on the right because I feel like we'll have a slower trip back on the right. And it paid off for sure.
It did, because we didn't have to move. We could just stay situated where we were. So.
Yeah, you have to be patient because on the way, everyone's up on the left side of the boat being like, oh, it's there. But then, just be patient knowing that the boat's going to turn around and you're going to get a good long view when you're on the right. So that's the biggest tip, I would say.
Yeah. But very cool. Definitely worth it.
Did you say very cool?
I said very cool.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yes. So now we are going to head up to the top. It's about a 15-minute drive. There's a whole visitor center and parking area there, and then check them out from the top.
Yeah, let's do it.
So I'm excited to see them.
Again.
All right, let's go. All right, we just got inside. It is windy. I think it's going to be pretty windy up at the top. So we bundled up, and Theo's in the backpack.
Theo tends to enjoy these experiences from the comfort of his backpack. I think he's quite happy in there.
It's easier for us too to be hands-free. We've got the camera. We're going to go up to the top and hopefully get some good photos. There's a lot in here. There's a whole visitor center. There's lots of shops, gift shops. There's bathrooms. There's a huge parking lot at the bottom, so it's like a whole operation. Yeah, so we did book our tickets in advance online, and you do actually save quite a bit, especially if you're coming at an off-peak time. We ended up paying 16 euros instead of 24 at the gate, so to come in
highly recommend that.
Yeah, mornings and after 4 p.m. I think are quite a bit cheaper. So it looks like there are a couple of viewing platforms, so we're going to head up to the first one. Cross our fingers for a beautiful view.
The Cliffs of Moher visitor experience opened in 2007 and includes an interpretive center with interactive exhibits, as well as a variety of practical facilities for those visiting. Outside, it offers paved pathways and different platforms to safely view the cliffs.
So we ventured off of like the main area.
Yeah.
Basically, the Cliffs of Moher are it's like a huge stretch of cliffs, right? From the water, we saw how big it was. The tourist kind of experience where the visitor center is and everything, it's just a small portion of it. So we went to one of the viewing platforms, and then we saw that there's a trail that you could keep walking from there. So that's what we're on right now.
Yeah. If you continue along this trail, it does take you to Doolin.
Yeah, so
and that is something that you can do. You can park
Yeah.
in Doolin and you can walk this whole way.
Yeah, which would be for free. You don't need you don't need to pay admission to come in technically. It's more for like the parking and the visitor center experience and all of that. But you could technically just walk here from the other side.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I don't know how far we'll go. We're just trying to find like a nice viewpoint of the cliffs that's not as busy and that doesn't have as many like obstructions where all the viewing platforms back there are. So we'll see.
The Cliffs of Moher Coastal Walk is a 20-kilometer trail stretching from the village of Liscannor all the way to Doolin. Much of it is an exposed clifftop path, and it offers absolutely breathtaking views of the Aran Islands, Galway Bay, and of course the incredible cliffs. Weather conditions can change quickly, and strong winds or heavy fog are common on this trail. Be sure to always keep safety top of mind if you decide to venture along this route.
Back to the viewing platforms. I would highly recommend getting out of the tourist area and taking that walking path, doing like the cliff walk. It was like, I don't even have words.
The path is quite long, and there's a lot you can do, but even just doing a little bit of it is absolutely worth it.
Yeah.
Obviously, use common sense. There are parts that don't have barriers, so take precaution.
Follow the paths, follow the signs.
Yeah.
Be careful that you are on the edge of the cliff.
Yeah.
But it's so beautiful. Like, I think that's maybe one of the most beautiful places. Like, that spot.
It is absolutely up there. Yeah.
There are no words. So I had read that the Cliffs of Moher were like a little overhyped and like, oh, it's a tourist trap and stuff, but I think you have to come here.
Yeah, and like we have seen other cliffs along the way, and they are also amazing.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have those be instead of these. I would definitely include them all.
Yeah. And I would say driving yourself and having more time and more flexibility is really beneficial, just because the tour buses, you have a limited time to just kind of go to the platforms, and then that's probably it.
Yeah.
Having the extra time to walk a bit of that trail, definitely worth it. So.
For sure.
Yeah, we're back at the viewing platforms now. We're going to check out a couple more spots, and then that's probably it.
I think so, yeah.
Back in the car, poor Theo's cold.
Theo got a little chilly at the end there.
Yeah, but that was an amazing day.
Yeah, I'm so glad we did that. I'm glad we did it the way we did. I'm glad we saw it from the water and also from up top above the cliffs, because both experiences were incredible
and so different.
So different. And you were saying from the water you really get the sense of the vastness, but honestly from the top you also do.
Yeah.
They're just huge and amazing.
Yeah, I don't know what was better. They were both really cool experiences.
Yeah.
In different ways.
Yeah. I would
So-
recommend doing both because
Yeah.
it is cool to see both.
Yeah, for
Both
sure.
ways.
And it makes for a really nice day.
Yeah.
We definitely spent more time at the cliffs like here than we thought we would.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we did it this way so that we weren't racing to get to our ferry.
Yeah.
We just had as much time as we wanted to walk around and do more of that trail and just take our time and take
Mm-hmm.
photos and everything. So I would recommend doing the cliffs as like the last thing of the day. Unless you want to come early morning and try and beat the crowds, but honestly, evening
But
was
I
really
feel like
nice.
evening is actually probably a better option to beat the crowds because
Yeah, it really thinned out.
and the coach,
later on.
the coaches, so all the tour buses and everything had all left by the
Yeah.
time we were here.
Yeah,
Because they're all off on their journeys back to Dublin or
yeah,
Galway.
exactly. Because it's far. Yeah, it's far for them to go back. So
Yeah.
from 4 o'clock on, I think is when the tickets get cheaper. So
Yeah.
I would say come at 4 or later, and
Yeah.
then just stay through the
As long
evening.
as you want.
It's open until 9, I guess. But you can even get out after that. I think they said if you come for sunset,
Yeah.
you can still get out.
Because
after
I
that.
think the experience,
Yeah.
like the visitor center is open until 9.
Yeah.
But obviously the cliffs are open and it would just be about getting your car out of the parking and
Yeah.
I think you can do that anytime.
Yeah.
And like right now the sun is setting at 10 p.m. So
Yeah.
may as well come late.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are the tips.
Those are the
I
tips.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hopefully you enjoyed this video. It's so fun getting to bring you along with us on all these experiences that we feel so lucky to get to have, and
Yeah.
it's been such a special trip. And
You're so lucky.
yeah, it's just been very cool to finally see all these places in person that we've heard about and read about and seen so many photos of, and to actually be here is very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with that, thanks so much for watching
Yeah.
and we'll see you soon.
Yeah, be sure to check out our other Ireland videos. There are lots of them and more to come. And yeah, we'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Bye.